Good morning. So my first round in Hua Hin or Hua Hin, depending, or Hua Hin. I've heard it pronounced so many different ways so far. It's Black Mountain, the famous one, the Asian tour one. It is full on luxury, pro shop, locker rooms, driving range, even the golf cart's like a Rolls Royce. I've never seen a golf cart this luxurious before. It's going to be very, very hot, and going to have to take very good care of myself today. Don't know what tees I'm going to play. I'm going to play something not too much over 6,000 yards. This is a grass range too, so I've been hitting balls off grass for the first time in months and months and months. I haven't practiced off grass for ages. Yeah, this is pure luxury. Sometimes I find that the expensive, what you would consider to be the exceptionally difficult golf courses are a fraction easier to play because of the presentation, because of the grass. But I've been warned by some Australians in the hotel that the greens are fast. So I'm going to be looking to leave myself up hills if I can, if I've actually got the ability to do so. See you on the first tee. Okay. So finally I'm here, the famous Black Mountain. Of course I have heard about for a very long time and been urged to play for a very long time. Whenever I've seen it on YouTube, it's green and lush. This is not green or lush. Got it away. Just drifted into the rough. Obviously the bunkers are not where we want to be, so we're playing for the right side. First iron shot of the day. Always best to be a little bit on the safe side. And this is a putt across the green, so this isn't so bad. I've been told the greens are very fast, as I've found out already. They are very firm too.
Just inside? Okay, yeah, inside. It's a gimme anyway.
The second is a par 5 with water and sand, the water being directly in front of me. I opted for 5 wood just to be ultra safe. You can hit driver down here, there is room for it, but as you've got to lay up short of the water into the green, there didn't seem to be much point in taking a risk with driver. See, if I'd hit driver further on, all I would do is lay up with a shorter iron than my 3 hybrid and leave myself a shot like this. This is a back flag, and I made a huge mistake here by going past it.
Okay, bit big.
That was a little bit awkward between clubs. I wanted to stay below the hole, but I could see that the flag was over a ridge, and I thought I need to get beyond that ridge, and I've hit it a long way beyond that ridge. That's golf though, isn't it? Making things wrong is what we do best. The greens here remind me very much of Siam Old Course. That is, if you are on the wrong side of them, forget it. You're not making a score.
It's not going to stop.
Because the ball simply isn't going to stop. If you can get it inside 3 feet, fair enough. But most of the time it is going to be beyond 3 feet and very missable. And from the next tee you get a view back down the hole towards the tee box and away towards the clubhouse. So we have a par 3, 145, 8 iron. It's back into the breeze a little bit. Into the breeze and off the right. That's gone a fraction left. And because the greens are rock hard, I've gone 15 yards beyond the flag. I don't hit 8 irons 160 yards. Not unless they land on concrete. And this is the difficulty with very, very fast greens.
Oh, unlucky.
And we move on. We've got water down there and a large bunker. So it's just a 3 hybrid for position. And I've shoved it right. So I'm going to be further away from the green than I would really like. Look at all that space left of me. That's where I should have been. Don't fancy that right-hand bunker.
Too much.
And even though the rough's not very long, it certainly interfered with the stroke a little bit. Now I'm expecting this to be into the grain and therefore slow. So I give this wedge a good thump. And it didn't need it. I am shit today.
Oh, again.
On to the 5th, we go back up the hill. You do this quite a bit round Black Mountain. You come down a slope and then you go back up the slope. And the front and back 9 are interleaved, so the holes either side of you might be on the other 9. You can see how dry it is. Now this is wind off the right, and it didn't help me at all. Perhaps I shouldn't have put too much reliance on it. Wind not move it?
No.
Oh. Tried very hard to get that in the air, but that bunker was a little bit firm. Didn't really get under the ball properly. And another one of those downhillers that wasn't quite as downhill as the other one, so you leave it short. And this is what angry putting looks like. I've not got as far past as I was to start with. And then we headed into the drink stop.
Then 566.
Now just to show how firm and dry these fairways are, the figure you are about to see on the end of this drive is real. It is downhill and it is downwind, but it is a real number.
Yeah, perfect.
Well, that just leaves me a 4 hybrid in. 371 yards. I knew this was going to come out low off this downslope. I don't care. It's not wet. It's not in the sand. We're actually coming uphill for a change. And even though this was a poor putt, it leaves an uphill for the birdie. And boy, do I need a birdie.
Oh, easy. Tong tong.
Tong tong, yeah. Tong tong.
Yep. No birdie, no tip นายบอกเงี้ย Oh my god.
There. Left of the tree. Okay, let's go.
Yes,
It's
good
always in
job.
front.
Little banana, okay. I can only put up with so much talking while I'm trying to play. It does get to you.
That's very lazy.
But that's a disgusting shot.
That's disgusting.
I was aiming a fraction right because of the wind and I dunked it in the bunker. Now look how this does not stop. It just keeps going and going and going.
Good putt.
Oh,
Only just.
Sandy par.
Yes.
Number 8, 8 iron, down the wind. Didn't strike it very well, so we are short. I keep saying we, I mean me. But as I've got a caddy, I always think in terms of we're a team of 2.
Sit.
That was a bit firm.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Come back, Leo. Come back. Come back. Come on. Come on.
But it did actually come back down the slope a bit. That shows how fast the greens are. We go on to number 9. Sand right and left. I should be aiming at the left lot of sand. I'm not. So guess where we end up? We end up in the right lot of sand. No point me attempting going for the green here. I just simply cannot reach. I'm not that good out of fairway bunkers. And for the first time today, a ball that actually stops. 85 down the wind. Thought this would bounce up towards the flag.
Get in. Oh, backspin.
And the bugger actually span back. I wasn't expecting that. And another bogey. And it's so easy to make bogeys here. Anyway, off for the drink stop before we head for the 10th tee. Now the 10th, there's water left and water long, so I've opted for 5 wood here. Little draw with the 5 wood.
Perfect.
Absolutely perfect. Then another 8 iron. And I land this just short of the flag. There is a pitch mark, and as I say, it was about a yard short of the flag was the pitch mark. It's right down the banner.
Oh, wow. It's gone miles.
And we're off the back. Of course it's downhill, down grain, and the veterans of Thailand will understand that shot. Me not getting the ball far enough down the green. You've got to hit it past and then putt back. You cannot leave it short like that. I was just terrified of the shot. And after 9 holes of being the greens terrifying you, if you've played Siam Old Course, you will know. And then it just wanders on. It just never seems to want to stop by the hole. My head is scrambled, not just from the heat.
Fucking hell. Double.
A par 3 I'm sure you will have seen before, over water, with that brick wall supporting the green.
Yeah, I should have done that the first time.
A little bit long, so guess what? This is downhill, down grain, and they never bloody stop.
Good putt.
I cut it so bad.
Gives you some idea what it's like playing the Masters at a guess. Up the hill, a lot of sand right, sand left, water left,
No.
people's houses left. Don't get much change out of a few million quid if you want to live up there. I don't know why I'm going left, because I can't remember. This was too long ago. Probably because I had so much more sand to get over to go for the green. So I'm just going for the left side of the fairway. Forgot to unzoom the camera, as you do. There's a sprinkler putting water on the green, or on the approach to the green. But the greens themselves are very hard. It's not just the speed. They're not taking a shot.
Good effort. Yeah, great putt.
And another putt that just won't stop.
Good putt.
Oh.
Unbelievable.
And that's another double.
A lot of turn on them.
Right, come on Simon. Play Another some par
Oh,
golf. 5. Similar to the other one that's downhill, but this isn't so much downhill, so there isn't as much rollout on this. And even though it's 44 yards shorter and the drive was the same quality,
If only I could putt, I might be able to make a score.
we're going to end up much further away. Now the caddy said to me,
What can go
well,
wrong?
I asked the caddy, where do I lay up? And she said, hit your 3-wood, it's not the tie open. Well, that's true, it's not the tie open. Off a downslope, over water, this is difficult.
Yes, it's over.
That's good off a downslope.
Yeah, almost on the green.
That's good off a downslope.
Yes.
Now we full putt.
Oh no! Just chip in. No more, no putt.
This is pitching wedge, it's 40 to 45 yards at a guess, and it's got an absolutely huge amount of break on it.
Let's go.
So back up the hill we go. I've chosen 3-wood because it's pretty tight and it's not a long hole, so it's a better choice than driver. Then we've got 1, 2, 3, steeply uphill, back into the breeze. 8-iron has got to be the club.
Sit.
Perfect little fade with spin,
That'll have a little bit of spin on it.
and we're nearly off the back. I did search for my pitch mark, and it was short of the flag.
And that's the danger, is you get too soft and then you got another downhiller.
Just don't seem to be able to catch a break. Although there's another drink stop,
Hold on.
Oi!
and I definitely need a top up what I've got in the cart. Another famous hole, made famous by the rock by the green.
Oh, quack.
The green's the other direction, it's over to the left, it's not right.
Right, 1 or 2 pars, couple of birdies, a lot of bogeys. I'm getting the wrong side of the flag all the time, so everything's downhill, down grain and very fast. Then you start getting a bit tentative and now your next putt is downhill, down grain and very fast. Caddy said they haven't had rain in months, and you know, firing 8-irons into greens which just aren't stopping. So it's a fraction difficult, but this is very beautiful. Now I've heard a lot of people say that they prefer Black Mountain here to Red Mountain on Phuket. My personal opinion, after only playing a few holes, and this is a 27-hole layout, so there's 9 holes which I'm not going to see today, I prefer Red Mountain because you're playing on a mountain as opposed to the mountain is in the background. And there's a number of holes on Red Mountain which are pretty tight with jungle left and right, and you've got to hit hybrids off the tee. This is quite wide, Well, I hope this is quite wide, because I was trying to hook the 3-wood there down the hill, and I've tried to hit it too hard. I've got in front of it, left the face open, so it's short right, which means for a long second shot. But I think I prefer a long second shot than having some shot halfway between a 8 and a 9 iron and making a mess of it. We shall see. But I'm coming back for another round, and perhaps I'll do better. Especially if we could have some damn rain and soften this golf course up. My caddy's name today is Ice, and she is excellent. I wanted to book her for my second round here, but they don't permit booking at Black Mountain. Right at the rock, that should be okay.
Yes.
Come, Cap. I'll bet you £1 to a piece of shit this putt's downhill. So my 3 hybrid landed on what appeared to be car park. The only good thing about it was it went into a part of the ditch that was dry, so I actually had a shot.
Go.
That's okay, we can putt from there.
Yes.
But it's proving very difficult to make a score. As I say, Siam Old courses like this, tee to green, it's not difficult, but the nightmare begins when you get closer to the green. Yeah, I would have loved to have booked Ice for the next round. This might look like it's Ice making all of these mistakes with the putting, but it's not, it's this gormless idiot here. I hope my playing golf isn't putting you off your talking.
Banana. Come on, banana.
Bunker. Oh, fucking shut up. I wonder if I'd have played this hole better if I could have just hit it the first time and not got irritated. I guess we'll never know. Nice and easy. Back. The difficulty. That's golf today.
That is one big pile of shit.